Mm-hmm. Welcome to the 2014 NCCAA Division II Soccer National Championships presented by Turbo Sports. Tonight is Game 4 of our quadruple header on semifinal Thursday, and it's set to be a good one. Second of the two men's Division II soccer semifinals, the Archers of Moody Bible Institute and the Sabercats of Maranatha Baptist University. Good evening, everybody. Matt Digby, glad you could join us. Coming to you live from Field 5 at Austin Tyndall Park in Kissimmee, Florida. Moody Bible Institute, they were winners in their quarterfinal over Baptist Bible College by a final score of 5-3. Their win over the Defenders last night. And then Maranatha Baptist, they had the final game of the evening yesterday when they defeated Providence University College by a final of 2-1. Already we've seen 3 great matches, including one that went all the way to penalty kicks when Barkley defeated Manhattan Christian 6-5 in 7 rounds of penalties. That was a consolation match. The second consolation match featured Baptist Bible College and Providence University College, the Defenders coming out on top 3-2. And then our first semifinal, Ohio Christian, third time a charm for Josh Merton and the Trailblazers. Their third semifinal in the last 4 years, and they made it count with a 3-1 win over the 7th seed, Trinity Baptist College Eagles, in a 3-1 win. So the Trailblazers await the winner of this match between the Archers and the Sabercats. Starting lineups were announced just a few minutes ago. First for the Moody Archers, head coach is Chris McHugh, assisted by Brian Moon, Quidam Rashidi, and Samuel Sledeth. Starting goalkeeper for the Archers is a sophomore from Chandler, Arizona, number 1, Kenny McBride. Outfield players, number 2, Tim Sauter, number 3, Jacob Person, number 5, John Forsyth, number 6, Craig Zabel, number 7, Dalton Rust, number 8, Josh Person, number 9, Jason Naderhood, number 10, Richard Soupy, number 17, Adam Paulus, number 18, Daniel Van Camp. Maranatha Baptist is coached by Jeff Pill, assisted by Lane Hansel, David Anderson, and Chris Yoakum. Their starting goalkeeper, a junior from Fond du Lac, Wisconsin, number 0, Charles Leeds. Outfield players, number 2, Michael Bagan, number 3, Tim Rogers, number 4, Taylor Pill, number 5, Brett Canoyer, number 6, Kyler Mowry, number 8, Josh Needler, number 11, Drew Delosier, number 12, Wira Wama, number 16, Jackson Miller, and number 20, Daniel Anderson. Maranatha Baptist University winners over Providence University College 2-1 last night in a match that kicked off a little over 25 hours ago. Moody Bible Institute had a match take place even earlier in the day when they defeated Baptist Bible College 5-3. It was a game of runs. Moody scored the first 4 goals inside the first 20 minutes. Then Baptist Bible came back with 3 unanswered goals before Dalton Rust's second of the game. He's only the second player to have had multiple goals in this tournament so far. He directed his second penalty of the match past the Baptist keeper, Dylan Bowman, to make the final score 5-3. Starters being walked out, and we will step aside, keep it here for the national anthem. On this Veterans Day week, we certainly greet those former servicemen, past and present, for protecting our country, whether at home or abroad. Let's take a quick look again at the starting lineups for the top-seeded Moody Bible Institute Archers. Head coach is Chris McHugh. The starting lineup, Kenny McBride, Tim Sauter, Jacob Person, John Forsyth, Craig Zabel, Dalton Rust, Joshua Person, Jason Naderhood, Adam Paulus, and Daniel Van Camp. Now the starting lineup for the Maranatha Baptist University SaberCats. Head coach is Jeff Pill. Starting goalkeeper is number 0, Charles Leeds, a junior from Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. Outfield players are Michael Bagan, Timothy Rogers, Taylor Pill, Brett Canoyer, Kyler Bowery, Josh Needler, Drew Delosier, Wira Wama, Jackson Miller, and Daniel Anderson. These two teams met in the Midwest Region Final. Moody Bible Institute winning that encounter, but the SaberCats did qualify for the 2014 championships as an at-large selection, the only at-large selection out of the 8 finalists. As the pregame huddle is taking place, Moody Bible will be in all white. White shirts, shorts, socks, blue trim, numbers in dark blue. They are headed right to left across your screen for the first half. They will be attacking the north goal. Maranatha Baptist, red shirts, dark blue shorts, dark blue socks, white trim, white numbers. They are going left to right across your screen. They will be attacking the south goal. Neither team has trailed in these national championships so far. Moody Bible Institute got out to a 4-0 lead on Baptist Bible. That lead quickly shrank to 4-3. They ended up winning 5-3. Maranatha Baptist University got 2 goals against Providence University College before the Pilots scored 1 back and ended up winning. But the SaberCats ended up winning the match 2-1. 90 minutes to the championship game. Winner faces Ohio Christian Saturday night on Field 4 here in Kissimmee. It's Maranatha in red going left to right with the first possession of the ball game. Enjoy the broadcast. Enjoy the ball game, everybody. As here's Jackson Miller. Now Daniel Anderson, listed on the roster wearing number 9, but I've just confirmed he is wearing 20 like he was last night. Now across, out onto the left wing. Here's Timothy Rogers, scored the first goal of the quarterfinal. It came off a free kick from Taylor Pill that hit the bottom of the fist of Providence goalkeeper Liam Hodges. Fell right to Rogers in the right, who was just happened to be in the right place at the right time. Just after 8:20 p.m. here on the East Coast, that will be 7:20 p.m. back in either Chicago or in Watertown, Wisconsin. Watertown, you're curious about where that is in the state of Wisconsin. Think of a giant triangle with extremely acute angles. The two left and right ends would be Madison and Milwaukee, respectively. Watertown would be the top of that triangle. Moody Bible was on this very field a year ago in the semifinals against Lancaster Bible College. They had a penalty saved very late in the second half and needed extra time to see off the Chargers. A 1-0 golden goal win thanks to Richard Soupy, the senior from Edgewood, Kentucky, who starts tonight. And here is Soupy, the man who advanced the Archers to the championship game a season ago. He will be flanked tonight by Craig Zabel, the man who scored the national championship winning goal via a penalty in extra time of the final against Northland International University. Speaking of the Pioneers, the Archers have beaten NIU all 3 years of their three-peat in the national championships. If they are to win a fourth straight, 2014, it would be against the Trailblazers of Ohio Christian. That's who the winner plays. The loser will have the third-place match around 12:15 Eastern against the 7th-seeded Eagles from Trinity Baptist. Maranatha Baptist University undergoing a lot of changes throughout the past year. They were just last year known as Maranatha Baptist Bible College, have since changed the official name of the university and changed their mascot from the Crusader to the Sabercat. Free kick awarded to the Sabercats just past midfield. Roughly 3.5 minutes old. Hearty crowd here, as we have enjoyed for all of the 2 days here at the NCCAA Championships. We're expecting just as hearty crowds on Saturday during the consolation matches and the final. And a reminder, 2 women's games to come your way tomorrow as well on the TSG Network. My colleague Todd Ward will have the call for that. Long ball, unable to be kept in play by Jackson Miller, Jr. from Marinette, Wisconsin. And Kenny McBride was on the roster last year as the backup to DJ McBoyle. Here's Zabel. He won the Archers their 3rd straight championship a year ago. They still have to win tonight to get back to the title game on Saturday night. Temperature is consistently staying in the low 60s. A little bit of a breeze tonight. We've had 2 very extremely pleasant days here in Central Florida, both Wednesday and Thursday. A comfortable 70 degrees during the day, but not scorching, unbearably hot. Very comfortable. Defense there by Anderson. Sends the clearance deflected out for a Maranatha throw-in. Anderson the throw. Deflected out. Last touch by Taylor Pill. Joshua Person crossed into the box. Couldn't quite get the final touch to direct it goalward. It was Jacob Person who scored the first goal of the quarterfinal against Baptist Bible. It's his twin brother Joshua, who is the NCCAA's Division II recipient of the Kyle Rote Jr. Award. Taylor Pill from Maranatha Baptist Bible College. That was the name back then. Now it's Maranatha Baptist University. Pill is one of the finalists. As the ball poked forward, Daniel Van Camp let the ball roll right back to Kenny McBride, who will collect and redistribute. No rain projected at all in the forecast throughout the week here in the Orlando-Kissimmee area. No rain expected at all until Monday afternoon, Monday evening. That's just fine with me. That's just fine, I'm sure, with the players and fans. As here's a shot. Always rising above the northwest corner of the northern goal. But Craig Zabel with the first registered shot of the game in the 7th minute. Goal kick to the Sabercats. Leads, takes the goal kick. Finding now Zabel. Knocked out of bounds, last touch by Anderson. Jason Naderhood from Lansing, Illinois. Long ball sent across midfield by Drew DeLozier. Intended for Brett Canoyer. Out comes McBride to collect for the Archers. The two consolation matches on Saturday morning have already been set. At 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Barkley will take on Baptist Bible College for 5th place, while at the exact same time, Manhattan Christian College will play Providence University College for 7th place. As a shot just dipping over the crossbar. Another quick effort on goal for the Archers. This time it came from John Forsythe, the junior from Chagrin Falls, Ohio. And again, the Leeds will take the goal kick. Then coming up at 3rd place at 12:15 p.m. Eastern on Saturday, Trinity Baptist will take on whoever does not win the semifinal tonight. The winner of this match will face 3rd-seeded Ohio Christian in the national championship game, slated for a 5:30 p.m. start. We will have it for you live on Turbo Sports. Daniel Van Camp for Moody. Cross into the box, collected by Leeds. Well, we just had a wild first semifinal, finished up about a half hour ago between Ohio Christian and Trinity Baptist, a match that had 11 yellow cards. 2 of them to the same player, Juan Gramado, which resulted in his sending off back in the first half. It had come not long after he had equalized for the Eagles to tie the match at 1. But with the man advantage, Ohio Christian took advantage of, scoring a penalty kick goal from Trevor Lewis and then an insurance goal from Brent Palmer. 3rd time the charm for Josh Merton. They made now 3 semifinals in the last 4 years. They had lost in the past to Northwood International, but against Trinity Baptist, they prevail and await the winner of this winner in the national championship game. Throw-in taken by Canoyer. Lifted toward Jacob Person. Person with Zabel on his left. Now sandwiched in between 2 SaberCat defenders. Anderson now. Long ball downfield intended for Timothy Rogers, out of bounds. Naderhood with the throw-in. Long ball to Van Camp with space. Back to Sauter. Goal scorers for Maranatha Baptist. Timothy Rogers and Thomas Bagan. Bagan scored the 2nd goal of the game for the SaberCats. It was a beautiful goal off a Taylor Pill corner kick that was volleyed straight home. Goalkeeper Liam Hodges did get a hand to it, but really could not keep it out. While Moody had 5 goals in the match, 2 scored by Dalton Rust, 1 from Tim Sauter, 1 from Jacob Person, 1 from Craig Zabel. 4 of those goals came in the opening 20 minutes. It took the 6th minute until Jacob Person scored the first goal of the night for the Archers. They've now gone 12, and currently Charles Leeds holding them scoreless. Archers do have the lead in shots, 2-0. Van Camp. Back heel pass from Soupy, finding Forsythe. Surrounded by SaberCat defenders. Now finding Dalton Rust. Unleashes a left-footed shot, always rising above the crossbar, and out for another Leeds goal kick. Archers, their quest in winning the 2013 championship. They largely cruised in their quarterfinal against Dallas Christian College, but they had to work, and they had to go an extra 40 seconds or so of their semifinal against Lancaster Bible College, and then they needed extra time before Craig Zabell's penalty gave them a third straight championship to defeat Northland International. Long clearance out of bounds. Attacking throw into the SaberCats. This is my second year calling the NCCAA championships. Moody has never trailed at any point in what is now their fifth match I'm seeing. Soupy has the ball tackled away cleanly by Delosier towards Miller. Long ball, out comes Leeds, collision. Both players get up. Throw into the Archers. These two teams, again, met each other in the Midwest Regional Final. Moody Bible Institute won that to come into this game with a record of 9-7. Their win yesterday makes them 10-7. Maranatha Baptist 11-6-1, including last night's win over Providence. Soupy, one-on-one with Rogers, gives possession now to his teammate Sauter for the Archers. This is Daniel Van Camp. Soupy out on the wing. Adam Paulus in possession on that right third. Archers throw-in on the attacking end. Here's Naderhood. Crosses to the box. Trying to set up Soupy for the volley. It would have been beautiful had it worked. But the senior from Kentucky unable to keep a shot on target. We played a quarter hour, no score between the Archers and the SaberCats in the second semifinal. Zabell. Collected by Leeds. Two nothing. Moody still leads in shots. Maranatha Baptist hasn't had a whole lot of possession in their attacking half, but here is Delosier. Anderson. Poked away by Zabell, but given right back to the SaberCats. Josh Needler, pardon. Van Camp to Paulus. Sauter. Soupy. One touch pass from Forsyth, bit too strong for Soupy to catch up, and a clearance by Needler. Van Camp. This is Rust. Sends a cross intended for Zabell. Headed away initially by Anderson and then cleared out by a Maranatha teammate, only as far as Soupy. Zabell. Zabell, this time inside the box. Tried to chip one back for Rust. Forsyth tries a volley. It does fall to a teammate, Joshua Person. Here's Jason Naderhood. Zabel under pressure from Anderson. He likes to go back to Sauter. We are a fifth of the way through this match. Sauter brings the ball across midfield, has space, trying to set up a cross for Rust. Looked like he may have lost his balance. Field here is all grass, a lot of dew, so it could be a mistake at the back because of the slippery conditions. That could lead to an opening goal, could lead to the potential game-winning goal. Rogers to Miller. Forsyth, one touch from Rust intended for Zabel, cleared out by the SaberCats, back to Sauter. Sauter to Naderhood. Tried to send one over for Jacob Person. I don't think Person realized the pass was intended for him. Rust. Actually, that's Jacob Person able to clear it before Needler sends the ball all the way across midfield. And Moody will have to reset with a defending throw-in. Turbo Sports is the official video streaming production company of the NCCAA Championships. In addition to game highlights, including this full replay of this semifinal, we also produce player-specific reels, and we manage player marketing and development. To log on to our website for all of our services, visit turbosportsgroup.com, TOURBEAU Sports Group, all one word, .com. Leeds tried to pass to Needler, who wasn't anticipating it. By the time he did, all he could do was simply clear the ball out of bounds, force the Archers to reset with a throw-in. Rogers trying to get around Naderhood. Richard Soupy. One-on-one with Drew Delosier. Soupy dancing away. Referee plays the advantage to the Archers. Play continues because the Archers still have possession. And now Timothy Rogers finding Wira Wama in a one-on-one with Adam Paulus. Wama's shot, not a whole lot of balance, but it is the first shot on target for the SaberCats. It comes at the 24-27 mark, and Kenny McBride makes the save. First shot on goal for the SaberCats comes midway nearly through the first half, and after the Archers have already had 4 attempts on target. Long ball sent downfield for Miller. Sauter heads it back to McBride. Here's Wama, lays off a pass for Miller, intended for Wama, now inside the box. Wama continuing his run, just across the face of goal. So Maranatha starting to build an offensive identity, and the SaberCats have earned themselves a corner in the 22nd minute. Will be taken by Taylor Pill. It was his corner that was volleyed in spectacularly by Thomas Bagan for their second goal last night, but Thomas right now remains on the bench. Pill's corner. Headed down towards Canoyer, cleared out by Moody. Out for a SaberCats attacking throw-in. McBride punches the ball out. Only as far as Anderson. Richard Soupy. And Dalton Rust in the box. Shot denied by a great sliding challenge on the part of Kyler Mowry, number 6 for the SaberCats, junior from Schaumburg, Illinois. Rogers, native of Wilmar, Minnesota, dancing in and around 3 Archer midfielders, finding Miller in a one-on-one situation with Sauter, who does well to clear the ball away and give the SaberCats a corner at the southwest flag. Taylor Pill awaiting the signal to take this corner. Sent in low. Cleared out of the box by the Archers. Naderhood to Soupy. Last touch by Wama, native of Papua New Guinea. Now Joshua Person. Moody fans wanting a handball. Play continues. And free kick given to the SaberCats. So after Moody dominating most of the opening exchanges, it is now balanced into a more even match as we come up on the 20-minute mark remaining in the first half. Delosier out on the wing. Anderson drives a low cross into the box. Deflected out of bounds, last touched by Taylor Pill, captain of the SaberCats, finalist for the Kyle Rote Jr. Award, won by Joshua Person, his opposite co-captain. Kyler Mowry. Corner kick awarded to the SaberCats. It will again be taken by Taylor Pill. 7 SaberCat teammates waiting inside the penalty box, as are 10 of the 11 on the field for Moody. No substitutions yet in the 26th minute. Cross headed over the crossbar by Drew Delosier. He would have had McBride scrambling but couldn't direct his header down. Lifts it over the woodwork. So Moody dodging a bullet, but being held scoreless themselves through 27 minutes. A lot of good, clean action so far this first half. No yellow cards. We did have 6 in the first half of the first semifinal between Ohio Christian and Trinity Baptist, and 5 in the second. Very physical game. I think it's fair to say after this that the Eagles and Trailblazers don't like each other. Chris McHugh right now motioning the several players on the Moody sideline to warm up. Naderhood. Sauter back to Van Camp. Moody maintaining possession among the 4 defenders. Adam Paulus. Long ball goes inside the box, collected on the hop by Charles Leeds. Junior from Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. Here's Wama. Rogers gets the ball back. Miller. Kadoyer with the header. Almost fell cleanly for a great opportunity for Kyler Mowry. Cleared out by Moody. Jacob Person. Craig Zabel running to his left. Now Person going out to the left wing. And getting tangled up with Mowry. Free kick. No! Foul on Jacob Person, says the referee. Free kick to the SaberCats. Would have been a promising goal-scoring opportunity for the Archers. Nearly a half hour gone, still no score. And Moody will remember it was like this in their semifinal a year ago with Lancaster Bible College. The Archers had a penalty save in the dying moments of regulation before Richard Soupy won the game less than a minute into extra time. Attacking throw-in for the SaberCats, who have grown a bit more confident since weathering the early Moody storm. They are still being outshot 4-2. And McBride collects this latest throw into the box. The dew on the field is present, but the humidity not as bad in the air. Aren't seeing a lot of dampness in the atmosphere. We are, of course, just to the north of East Lake to Hopakaliga. Fairly sizable lake, just to the south of Orlando proper. Cross intended for Shane Moore, a first-half substitution for Maranatha Baptist from Baltimore. Naderhood failed to deal with the clearance cleanly, turns it over to Rogers. Chip forward intended for Moore. Van Camp intercepts. Mowry toward Moore. Sauter fails to deal with it. One-on-one situation. Sauter does adjust to get behind the forward and bring the ball up for the Archers. Jacob Person, one-on-one with Mowry, out on the wing. Miscommunication, thought he had a teammate there when in fact he didn't. Now Wama brings the ball across midfield. Ran right into Adam Paulus. Forsyth, the intended recipient, intercepted from behind by Rogers. Daniel Anderson's pass intercepted by Jason Naderhood. Gives it right back to Maranatha Baptist. A lot of passion from the two fan bases here. Taking a look at the stands, I'd say 90% full. A couple of empty seats, but very few. We're inside 12 and a half minutes remaining in the first half. And McBride will take the ensuing goal kick. Boston Lobster Feast is a proud sponsor of the 2014 NCCAA National Championships. Enjoy all-you-can-eat fresh Maine lobster, prime rib, sushi, crab legs, and so much more Arrive early before 6 p.m. and save $5 per buffet with the early bird special. A la carte and kids menus are also available, and the restaurant is located less than a mile from the Radisson Resort celebration. So if you plan on coming down Saturday for either the third place game or the championship, be sure to stop by Boston Lobster Feast. I know the fans watching back at the hotel room right now, it's a little too late to take advantage of that early bird special, but there's always tomorrow, there's always Saturday, and depending on how long you're staying in the Orlando-Kissimmee area, there's always the days you have left here in Central Florida. Naderhood. Across into the box. Josh Person scores! The resistance is finally broken by the Archers. Joshua Person, the Cairo Junior Award winner, puts Moody on the board. It took 34 minutes, but Charles Leeds was beaten on the fifth shot on target he faced. Joshua Person, the senior from Sherwood, Arkansas. One of the co-captains on this Archer team. His very first year in Chicago, he was a national champion. As a sophomore, he was a national champion. As a junior, he was a national champion. And now he may just have scored the goal to take the Archers back to the final and face Ohio Christian. Here's his twin brother, Jacob Person, who had the first goal against Baptist Bible College last night. So both Person brothers getting on the score sheet at some point this weekend here in Kissimmee. Sauter wins the ball back for the Archers as Moody pushes for a second goal to take a multiple goal lead into the halftime team talk. We are inside the final 10 minutes until intermission. Shane Moore. Deflected, last touch by the Baltimore native. Naderhood takes the throw in to Sauter. Van Camp. Rust. Chip forward for Moore. Sauter gets the ball ahead of him, clears, and forces the SaberCats to reset with an attacking throw-in. 5-2. Archers lead in shots. It took the fifth shot for Charles Leeds to be beaten. Joshua Person in the 34th minute, right now the difference. Anderson lost possession to Soupy. And Soupy makes a sliding tackle to get the ball away from Rogers. Delosier pokes it out of bounds. Naderhood with the throw-in. Sauter sends it across midfield towards Jacob Person. Sauter. Joshua Person. Down the western third of the field, intended for Soupy, but Maranatha will let the ball roll out for a goal kick. 38th minute in the first half. 7th half of 8 on what has been a wild, crazy, and fun Day 2 of the NCCAA Men's National Championships. All 8 teams have Day 3 off tomorrow. 2 women's pool matches are on tap. And then all the consolation games and championship finals are scheduled for this Saturday, the 15th. Crossing in the box, headed by Person. What an alert play by Charles Leeds to keep the 1-goal deficit for the SaberCats. Jacob Person very nearly got his second goal of the championships. "39th minute. Soupy intercepts the pass intended for Needler. Driven low. Soupy's shot into the back of the net. And Richard Soupy on the board in the 39th minute. And Moody once again have a multiple goal advantage. Leeds truly beaten to the northwest corner of the northern goal. And now Maranatha Baptist have a mountain to climb. They enjoyed a 2-goal lead against Providence, but now they find themselves in a 2-goal deficit against Moody. If they can get a goal here in the remaining time left in the first half, how big of a psychological boost would that be in the team talk forthcoming from Jeff Pill? And what will Chris McHugh say about that? Especially after Moody did give up 3 goals rather quickly to allow Baptist Bible College back into the game when it looked like the Archers were going to run away with the quarterfinal after just 20 minutes. Jacob Person. Ball went out for a throw-in. Attacking throw-in for Maranatha Baptist. Soupy wins the ball back, taken down by Rogers. No foul given. Sent downfield by Anderson, intended for Rogers. And a hard collision. Are we about to see the first yellow card of the match? This is Jason Naderhood. Long ball downfield. Mowry will let Leeds collect. Rust chops the ball towards Mowry. Intercepted by Joshua Person, headed on by Jacob. Inside the final 4 minutes of the first half. Rust. Soupy. One-on-one with Anderson. Gets across in. Important deflection there by a Maranatha defender. Zabel's shot was blocked. Joshua Person crossing the box, intended for Person, his twin brother, and it was lifted up above the crossbar. Last touch by Jacob Person, and out for a Maranatha goal kick to be taken by Leeds. 42nd minute. Person back to Sauter, has it poked away by Wama, who gets around the defender, but a great challenge by Van Camp to slow the progress for the time being, and eventually Moody does get the ball back. Promising effort by Maranatha, but not able to result in a goal or even a shot for that matter. Delozier sends it towards Moore. Paulus clears away. Attacking throw-in given to the SaberCats. 2:40 and counting in the first half. Crosses the box. Out comes McBride. Able to claim it ahead of Timothy Rogers. Remember, it was Rogers who capitalized on a huge error by Liam Hodges in the quarterfinal to get Maranatha Baptist on the board. Moore on the eastern third of the field. SaberCats have another attacking throw-in at the far end. Rust. Person. Naderhood. Back to Sauter. Inside the final 80 seconds until halftime. Soupy chips it into the box towards no one in particular. Leeds will collect. What a goal will do here to the psyche of both teams, regardless of who scores it. Moody will remember their lapse in concentration that let Baptist Bible College back into the quarterfinal match. Surely they'll be eager to not repeat that. And only then, after the final whistle has gone here, can they look ahead to Ohio Christian on Saturday night in the championship game. Final 35 seconds of the first half. Sent into the box. Off the back of Jacob Person, who keeps possession. Pass goes well behind Dalton Rust, who was able to retrieve it anyway for the Archers. Soupy. On the edge of the box, Soupy lifts it well over the crossbar. Leeds will take the goal kick. He might not even have enough time for that because we're under 10 seconds. And that brings an end to an entertaining first half. Moody Bible Institute held scoreless for the first 30 minutes before 2 goals in 5 minutes from Joshua Person and Richard Soupy found their way past Charles Leeds and into the net. We'll take a quick break. You're watching the NCCAA Division II Soccer National Championships presented by Turbo Sports. Halftime here in Kissimmee. Moody Bible Institute 2, Maranatha Baptist University 0. And welcome back to the 2014 NCCAA Division II Soccer National Championships presented by Turbo Sports. Halftime right now of the second semifinal, where top-seeded Moody Bible Institute leads fifth-seeded Maranatha Baptist University by a score of 2-0 off a 34th-minute goal from Joshua Person and a 39th-minute goal from Richard Soupy. The Archers find themselves 45 minutes away from a fourth straight appearance in the NCCAA Division II Men's Soccer National Championship game. Unless Maranatha can claw their way back from down 2 goals and find a way to salvage at least an extra time battle, if not complete the comeback in regulation. First game today was a consolation match between Manhattan Christian and Barkley. Kicked off at 12 noon Eastern Time. Over 9 hours later, we are still here, ready to bring you the final 45 minutes of what should be an exciting second semifinal. Winner plays Ohio Christian on Saturday at 5:30 Eastern in the national championship game. Moody in white with blue trim, blue numbers, going left to right, attacking the south goal on your screen. Maranatha in red and blue, going right to left, attacking the north goal. Craig Zabel and Jacob Person await the restart. Both found the net in the quarterfinal against Baptist Bible College. It's Jacob's twin brother, Joshua, who has what is right now the game-winning goal. Here's Adam Paulus to Daniel Van Camp. Paulus guarded by Jackson Miller. Loser of this game will play in the third place consolation match Saturday afternoon at 12:15 p.m. Eastern. They will take on the Eagles of Trinity Baptist, the 7th seed. But who will win this match and face the Trailblazers for the title on Saturday night? Very clean first half, no cards. Here's Wirawama out to Miller. Deflected out of bounds by Adam Paulus. Throw in taken by Michael Bagan. But right now, injured player being tended to. Clock continuing to run, now in the 47th minute. Now the clock is stopped at 43:10. Looks to be Daniel Van Camp walking very slowly but under his own power. Weather a very comfortable low 60s evening in Kissimmee. Not unbearably hot during the day, not freezing cold at night. No fog, not a whole lot of humidity in the forecast. Certainly a lot less than we had last night. There was a lot of water in the atmosphere. And dew on the ground at night, well, that's to be expected any night around this time of year. First half tally, Moody had the advantage in shots 9-2 on Maranatha Baptist. As Jacob Robbins will come in as a substitute, Daniel Van Camp will have a seat on the Moody Archers bench. Robbins, a freshman from Fort Wayne, Indiana, getting his first taste of the action tonight. Chipped in the box. And a low-range effort. And slipped through Kenny McBride's hands! Oh my goodness. Drew Delosier gets a goal back for the SaberCats. Kenny McBride fails to deal with the shot properly. And it's game on. 42:57 to go. Well, we saw last night how Baptist responded to scoring against the three-time defending champions. They went on to score twice more. If the SaberCats do that, they are in front. Here's Adam Paulus. Vaderhood. Clear back to Paulus. Forsyth. Sauter. Moody, to my knowledge, only gave up one goal all tournament long in last year's tournament in the championship game to Northland International. I believe they had a quarterfinal win against Dallas Christian College. I know for a fact they had a shutout. I know for a fact they did have a shutout win in the semifinal against Lancaster Bible College because the final was 1-0. It went to golden goal extra time. But in 135 minutes plus of action, Moody has conceded 4 times. Here's Delosier. Attacking throw in for the SaberCats. This is Brett Canoyer. Cleared back. One-time shot from Delosier. Just wide of the post. And out for a Moody goal kick. The Archers can hang on for 40 and a half more minutes. But that is quite a ways away from now. Here is Forsyth. Pass intended for Robbins. Deflected out of bounds by Maranatha. Paulus with the throw-in. Person. His goal right now stands the game winner because it put Moody ahead for the moment for good. Michael Bagan, one-on-one with Robbins, right alongside the grandstands here in Kissimmee. Canoyer, Delosier. His goal has pulled one back for the SaberCats. Rust. Bagan. Miller. And now a free kick awarded to Maranatha Baptist. Opportunity for an equalizer in the 52nd minute. Taylor Pill to take the free kick. Pill sent in towards goal. Not a bad effort, wanting to test McBride after the keeper had cheaply given away the effort from Delosier. But this time McBride covers up and clears for the Archers. Now Jacob Person all the way at the other end. Person with the left foot! Didn't look like the cleanest of shots, but Charles Leeds did well to dive to his right, make the save. And just like that, 2 shots on goal, 1 for each team. Right after Maranatha had a great chance to equalize, Jacob Person had a chance to restore the 2-goal lead. Pill. Out to Mowry. Now Bagan. Wama. Cross into the box. Intended for Miller! Maranatha has come back. Jackson Miller has equalized. A brilliant looping header over a diving McBride, and we are all level at 2. Moody's lead lasted 18 minutes. And now, after conceding 3 times to Baptist Bible College, they have now conceded twice to Maranatha Baptist University. The difference, this time, now they're tied. We still have half an hour remaining in regulation. There will be 2 10-minute periods of extra time if necessary. 2 goals, 6 minutes apart, courtesy of Drew Delosier and Jackson Miller. New life for the Maranatha SaberCats. Daniel Van Camp is back on the field for Moody, but we'll let Sauter take this free kick. Cleared out towards Canoyer. Sent back by Sauter. Soupy. Headed back in, collected by Leeds, who hasn't been that busy in the first 10 minutes of the second half. Headed on by Canoyer towards Miller. His goal right now has us tied, but still half an hour to play. Plenty of time for a team to get the game winning or yet another game-tying goal. Long ball down the eastern third, collected by McBride. Winner will face Ohio Christian in the championship game. Loser will have to settle for third. Moody Bible Institute has won the last 3 national championships. Maranatha Baptist men's team did not make the final last year. They are already guaranteed at least a top 4 finish. Soupy tried to lay a through ball for Jacob Person, but the communication was not there, and Leeds collects for MBU. Here's Brett Canoyer inside the box, passes headed for Bacon, expertly sniffed out by Tim Sauter, and now a long ball downfield for Person, who's onside. One-on-one inside the box, Person dancing in space! Lifts it over the crossbar. That would have been one of the goals of the tournament, had Person been able to find the upper 90 of the south goal. Leeds takes the goal kick. It looked very promising, but continued rising above the crossbar and out of play. Jacob Person, that's the 12th shot on goal for the Archers in 58 minutes. Cross into the box. Headed out by Moody as far as Delosier, who shoots wide. Goal kick to be taken by McBride. Person. Fans wanting a foul call. Ref lets play continue. Cleared back to Van Camp. Paulus. Dalton Rust had 2 goals in the quarterfinal against the defenders of Baptist Bible. Turned over to Wirawama. Spells his first name W-I-R-A. Spells his last name W-A-M-A from Papua New Guinea. Long ball downfield. Jacob Person goes down. Referee tells him to get up. Moody fans adamant for a free kick. That is not going to come. And we are coming up on the final half hour of regulation. 2-2 after Moody struck first through Joshua Person and Richard Soupy. Maranatha Baptist has fought their way back through Drew Delosier and Jackson Miller. The latter, his game-tying goal, a looping header over McBride in the 54th minute. Soupy trying to get the ball across into deeper attacking territory right in front of the Moody bench. Forsyth out to Paulus. Paulus. Josh Person got ahead to it, but couldn't really control it. Cleared out by Maranatha Baptist towards Canoyer. And Canoyer collides with Sauter, both men unharmed from that. Rust out to Paulus. Here's Craig Zabel. Cleared out at the very last second by the Maranatha defense. We're inside the final half hour. Canoyer Commits the foul. Free kick to Moody. Taken quickly by Sauter. Too quickly for the referee's liking, in fact. Jeff Pill going to go to the bench to make a substitution. Going to bring on Thomas Bacon, sophomore from Richfield, Wisconsin, younger brother of Michael Bacon. It was Thomas who had a brilliant goal scored off the volley following a free kick, or off a corner kick from Taylor Pill in the second half of the quarterfinal against Providence. Paulus' cross lifted high, and now we will see the match debut of Thomas Bacon. Free kick, goal kick taken rather by Leeds. Wama. Delosier. Well, these two teams played a great match in the Midwest Region Final. Something tells me there's just a little bit more on the line here. A spot in the NCCAA championship game, and they are producing yet another classic. As here's Van Camp. Sauter pokes back to Van Camp, his fellow center back. Sauter, 64th minute. Been 10 minutes since Jackson Miller's looping header tied this game at 2. Zabel, one-on-one with Miller. Wama. Back to Pill. Moody gets the ball back cleanly. No, free kick awarded to the SaberCats. If you'd like to purchase the full replay of this instant classic semifinal, please be sure to log on to our website, turbosportsgroup.com, TOURBEAU sportsgroup.com. We are the official video streaming production company of the NCCAA Championships. We also produce player-specific highlight reels, and we manage player marketing and development as well. Log on to our website for more information. (9:40 p.m. here in the East, 8:40 whether you're watching in Watertown or Chicago. Matt Digby here from Kissimmee, Florida. Glad you could join us on this Thursday evening. Van Camp. Sauter. This game right now on a knife edge. Possession that's been back and forth since Miller's equalizer. Forsyth. Cross into Zabel. Squirting just wide of the post. Out came Leeds. Didn't get a touch to it. But a SaberCat defender did. Archers have a corner kick at the southeast flag. 66th minute now. Dalton Russ to take this Corner to resume play. Sent in the box, headed goalwards. Now back out to Paulus. Headed right to the goalkeeper, Charles Leeds. That was John Forsyth with the effort. It will count on target. It is the 14th attempt of the night for the Archers. But they only have 2 goals to show for it. Throw in taken by Maranatha Baptist. Van Camp clears only as far as Delosier. Still in the SaberCat attacking half. Wama laid off from Pill. 1 touch from Rogers. Zabel. Josh Person through for Zabel. Foot save by Leeds. Ball not out of the box quite yet. Only cleared as far as Paulus, who did give it a handball. Free kick to Maranatha Baptist. Just over 20 minutes separate us from either the end of the match or extra time. Here's Wira Wama. Delosier. Josh Person. Forsyth. Tried an outlet wing pass to Soupy, well beyond Soupy's reach. Maranatha dodge another bullet, and we'll have this throw in. 14-6, the shot tally. Cross intended for Miller, who was waiting. Cleared out of bounds by Adam Paulus. Maranatha's first corner kick in the second half. And Jeff Pill will go to the substitutes bench. Bring on Mark Suderman. Correction, Nathan Akers, a freshman from Loveland, Colorado. Akers did not play in the quarterfinal last night. Will be on the field for this corner now. Miller, Bagan tried to trap it before taking the shot. Cleared back to Needler. Long ball sent towards Jacob Person. We'll bring it across midfield. Now with space in the central third. Tried to go for a long shot. Deflected by Michael Bacon. Moody have a corner. 71st minute. Archers were tested yesterday against Baptist Bible College. They are certainly being tested tonight by Maranatha. Crossing the box, out came Leeds. Couldn't quite get the header or the fist to punch it out. Cross back into the box. This time Leeds collects. Leeds will resume play. Bagan. Daniel Van Camp clears out. Maranatha have an attacking throw-in. Last touch by the SaberCats. Moody will have the throw-in now. Paulus clears. Went beyond the goal line. Goal kick. Taken by Kenny McBride. A very shaky set of 6 minutes for the sophomore from Chandler, Arizona, giving up 2 goals in quick succession. First to Drew Delosier, then to Jackson Miller. Miller heads down the goal kick. Naderhood. Moody scored 2 goals of their own in a 5-minute span in the 34th and 39th minutes. We are in the 28th minute of the second half, 73rd minute overall. Miller. Person up to his twin brother Jacob. Joshua now. Running down the sideline is Rust. He'll collect the ball in the southeast corner. Cross will find Craig Zabel. Loses possession. Michael Bagan now for Maranatha Baptist. Van Camp clears. Zabel stabs it back to Joshua Person. For Jacob, intercepted by Delosier. Bagan. Bagan continuing his run, but a touch too heavy. Turned over to Paulus. Wama gets it right back for the SaberCats. Michael Bagan. Paulus with an important touch. Miller. Bagan tries from distance into the side netting. Was curling away, but not far off was Michael Bagan. McBride will gratefully take the ensuing goal kick. Boston Lobster Feast is home of the world-famous fabulous steaks and seafood to tender chicken and the raw bar here at Kissimmee. It has something for everyone, and it is an all-you-can-eat buffet, and it's only located less than a mile from the team hotel. So be sure, if you're coming down tomorrow to check out Saturday's games, be sure to stop by Boston Lobster Feast during your stay in Kissimmee. Van Camp. Delosier stabs it back to Akers, newly brought on substitute. No cards yet in this match. Have we had one? No, just 4 goals overall, scored by 4 different players. Miller. Wama. Free kick to Moody. Use of the hand is the offense. Inside the final quarter hour of the second semifinal. The first semifinal was still in doubt at this time. Jacob Person trying to get space to get a shot on goal from just outside the semicircle. Cleared by the SaberCats, Rogers. Akers. Clean tackle away from the play by Daniel Van Camp. Collision there between Forsyth and Delosier. As play unfolding in the middle third. Zabel. Out towards Rust, intercepted by Akers. Rogers continuing a long run downfield. He's onside, one-on-one with Sauter. Now Wirawama. Wama puts it past the keeper! I do not believe it. Maranatha Baptist down 2 at halftime, leads 3-2 inside the final quarter hour. Wirawama, the sophomore from Papua New Guinea, might just be the hero to take the SaberCats to the final. But if there's one thing the game of soccer has taught us, it's expect the unexpected. Moody has 12-21. More than enough time to score a goal. And as we've seen from the Archer offense, more than enough time to score 2 goals and take back the lead. But the headlines right now belong to Wirawama. First goal of the championships. And there might not be a bigger one. As it stands, Moody Bible Institute, for the first time in 5 games in 2 years, are trailing. Soupy furiously running, trying to get the ball towards the goal. Out for a goal kick, and Soupy remains down. The senior from Edgewood, Kentucky, still struggling to get to his feet under his own power. Clock continuing to run. We're now in the 79th minute. Adam Paulus. Zabel. Here's Jackson Miller. Zabel again for the Archers. They had to struggle to hold off Baptist Bible College. Is this deficit too much to overcome? They do have plenty of time. Here's Josh Person. Sent back in. Charles Leeds collects. 10.5 minutes to play. This is Jason Naderhood. Towards Soupy, sent back by Maranatha Baptist. Just the emotions of the players The emotions of the coaches, Chris McHugh and Jeff Pill. What are they thinking right now as Kenny McBride had a shutout through 47 minutes? Wama clears well outside the realm of play, well behind the grandstands. We are inside the final 10 minutes. 9:23 and counting. That's how much time Moody have to find an equalizer. Josh Person's shot, curling, but right at the keeper Leeds, who has been magnificent this second half. Cleared back towards the Maranatha attacking goal as the SaberCats look for a potential game sealer. Van Camp across midfield. Soupy. Through everyone's reach, including Daniel Anderson. Leeds will actually collect it inside the box. A brand new situation here for the Moody Archers, one they have not faced in quite some time. They are trailing in the NCCAA National Championships. One of the more amazing stories in recent college soccer history. The three-time defending national champions. They came in here as the 1 seed with hopes of a four-peat. The dream is not dead yet. Soupy outside. Trying to go for a one-touch shot, directed it wide to the south goal. Soupy did not even wait to trap the pass from Person. He just let the shot fly with one touch of the ball, and it was always veering off target. Here's Person. Cleared out by Wirawama. The game-winning hero for the SaberCats as it stands, doing the defensive work that needs to be done. Zabel. Cleared out. Moody forced to reset. Van Camp. Michael Bagan gets the clearance forward and anywhere will do. And Bagan has actually won a free kick for Maranatha. Soupy not happy with the decision, but the clock continues to run under 6:10 to play. Bagan, Van Camp, Zabel. Sauter. Out to Adam Paulus. SaberCats throw in. Paulus into Soupy. Cleared out. Still in the defending half. Bagan sends it forward. Van Camp Paulus keeps it in play, deflected out of bounds. Last touch by Rogers. Here we go, inside the final 5 minutes. If you don't view this as edge of your seat action, you're watching the wrong sport. Moody will have to take the ball further away from the goal than they had initially wanted to. Here's Paulus. Zabel goes down, no foul given. Clear back to Sauter. Van Camp. Moody has had 18 shots on goal. 2 have found the net, both of them in the first half. Maranatha Baptist, 8 shots on goal. 3 have found the net, all in the second half. Wama, forward to Rogers. Final 200 seconds of the semifinal number 2. Cross to Jackson Miller. Cleared out. Back to Akers. Long range shot. McBride had to scramble to make the save, but make the save he does. Keeps it a 1-goal game. Soupy gets the ball back for the Archers. Cleared out by Needler. Anywhere will do at this point in the 88th minute. Right now, an injured Archer struggling to get to his feet. Play continuing. Injured player is Richard Soupy. He's now back on his feet. Craig Zabel. Inside the box. Moody adamant for a penalty. We are inside the final 2 minutes. Rogers tries to chip it forward. Almost connected with Delosier. That surely would have sealed it. Here come the Archers. Collected by Leeds. Let the final 90 seconds count down. Cross into the box. Open goal was waiting, but Adam Paulus lifts it over the crossbar. Goal kick, Sabercats. We are now in the final minute. Maranatha Baptist on the cusp of the upset. Van Camp. Zabel. Cleared out by Kyler Mowry. Anywhere will do for the Sabercats, but it doesn't clear midfield. Naderhood, 25 seconds. Crossing the box, off the post! Archers denied by the post. No foul. 10 seconds to go. Foul again. Cleared out. Sent back in. And that That's the ball game. This is over. This game is over. There will be no four-peat. Maranatha Baptist upsets Moody. What a match. Worthy of a semifinal. And there you have it. The Sabercats from Maranatha Baptist will face the Trailblazers from Ohio Christian for the NCCAA Division II Men's Soccer National Championship. A valiant effort from Moody, but the two first half goals are not enough. And here are the matchups for your Saturday morning and afternoon on November 15th at 10 a.m. Eastern. The 7th place match between Manhattan Christian College and Providence University College. Also at 10 a.m. Eastern, the 5th place match between Barclay College and Baptist Bible College. At 12:15 p.m. Eastern, the 3rd place match, Trinity Baptist College and Moody Bible Institute. And your championship match, scheduled to kick off at 5:30 p.m. Eastern Saturday, Ohio Christian University and Maranatha Baptist University. We thank you for joining this presentation of the NCCAA National Championships, brought to you by Turbo Sports. Reminder to log on to turbosportsgroup.com to purchase this instant classic of a semifinal. Otherwise, we will see you Saturday morning for Championship Saturday here at the NCCAA Division II Men's Soccer National Championships. For Buzzmead, Chase Nidick, Todd Ward, and everybody involved with our production, I'm Matt Digby signing off from Kissimmee. Final score, Maranatha Baptist 3, Moody Bible Institute 2. So long from Kissimmee. We'll see you Saturday.